It's 2015 and welcome to the podcast 5 Minutes or Less. I am your host, Brian Doney. Oh, it's so good to be back. I've not really been here for the past few episodes that I've released because I was away, I was overseas, I was abroad. And it's just so good to be back. I mean, I've been back for a few days, but it's so good to talk to not just to you guys, but just in general because I decided when uh, when uh, when 2015 started rolling around, I decided the first words I wanted to say out of my mouth was "Welcome to the podcast, 5 Minutes or Less." I'm your host, Brian Doney, and you know what? That was one of my that was my resolution. That was one of my resolutions for this year, and I'm glad I stuck to it. It was a little awkward going to restaurants and stuff, not being able to talk. It was pretty much a vow of silence. But it's good to get it all out in front of you guys, my friends, my listeners, my 5 Minute High Club. I hope you guys are doing good. We got a good episode for you today. We have our guest today is Alex Green, who is a stand-up comedian and a member of a sketch group called Alpacalypse Comedy. Alex Green is not the first member of Alpacalypse Comedy we've had on the show. We've had Jameson Rogers, we had Stamati Arakis, we have Dan Loper, but we have Alex Green, who's also a member, and it's a good they do sketch videos that you can look up online. They also every once in a while do a live sketch show, which you should also check out sometime. Alex told me the best way to keep in touch with Alpacalypse Comedy is by liking them on Facebook. And Alpacalypse, that's Alpacalips Comedy. You can also follow them on Twitter, which is at Alpacalypse. And then Alex Green, who is a very funny stand-up comedian in Columbus, Ohio, also has a Twitter that you should follow called at NotThatAlGreen. So be sure to check those out. He's a very funny dude. As far as going abroad, going overseas, I actually did not cross any seas, unfortunately. I couldn't get out of my connection flight because I got sick. That's what happened. I got ill. I went from Columbus, got into Atlanta, Georgia, then I immediately got sick. I don't know what happened, but it seemed to come out of nowhere. And the doctor suggests that perhaps it wasn't from natural causes. They couldn't really quite prove it, but perhaps somehow someone may have gotten me sick purposely, like poison or something like that. And it was pretty bad. I was so sick they wouldn't let me board my plane, so I was kind of stuck in Atlanta, Georgia until because it was my connected flight. It was also my connected flight back. So I couldn't quite go anywhere until I felt better, and I didn't really quite feel better until my connected flight back. Very conveniently, it's like somehow somebody was able to calculate how long this virus or whatever it was would keep me sick and away from doing my research and doing my travel abroad to help in the fight against Jimmy John's. It's unfortunate. Maybe it just shows that I'm not equipped to travel so easily. Maybe I need an ambassador. Maybe I need someone else to go overseas, go abroad for me to help me in the fight against Jimmy John's. I'll work on that. But the big thing for this year, it's 2015, guys. We've been together for a while, again, this podcast has changed my life. I've lost my girlfriend. My friends think I'm insane and have literally sent me into a mental institution. I've lost a lot of money over this podcast. I got lost in time and witnessed a president getting murdered. And it's been an interesting ride. It's definitely changed my life. I hope it's changed your life too. We've grown. We've grown since we started in 2014. And, in 2014, we got ourselves an intern, Rick Creamery. We got a secretary, Caitlin. We got a spokesperson, Cash Levy. But, for 2015, this is my other resolution. My first New Year's resolution was not to say anything until I did an intro for this podcast. Now, my second resolution for this year, for 2015, is to get us a mascot. Let us get a mascot. I don't know who it will be. I don't know what what kind of mascot we'll get, but we'll figure it out. We'll find something. That'll be our mission. It's hard to plan anything out in the long term because, we only do this 5 minutes at a time, and it's hard to plan things out like that. But you know what? I feel confident in 2015 at some point we will get a mascot. Look high and low. Look everywhere. We're going to find a mascot. Someone we can rally next to. Someone that we can feel. Someone who can help unify us and increase morale as we fight against this evil empire known as Jimmy John's. Because that's why we're here. That's why the 5 Minute High Club exists. Speaking of which, let's branch out. Let's get more members, I mean, it's cool having 2 soccer teams worth of people who are also mostly asexuals, but let's expand. Let's try to get more people in. Let's try to get more people who will listen to this podcast while they're on an airplane. Let's have more people part of this 5 Minute High Club. But yeah, let's start the year off right with Alex Green, and with this song that is brought to us by our friends at randomsongoftheday.org. It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday by Boyz II Men. Here we go. How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good time that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I never thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been through and what we've been through. If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the wait. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Welcome, guys, to another episode of 5 Minutes or Less. I am your host, Brian Doney, and I'm really happy. This is going to be a fun episode. We have Alex Green on the podcast. Yeah, we just ordered a pizza from Domino's, and we're just going to be waiting for that, right, Alex?
Yeah. Is that
excited?
How this works?
Yeah.
Right.
Is everything all right?
You
seem a little fidgety. You seem sweaty.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
Well, that's normal.
Okay.
But I'm here. I wanted to do this podcast.
Yeah.
Because I got to tell you something, Brian.
All right. Shoot. Yeah. Tell me.
You've got this vendetta against Jimmy John's, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to defeat them with pizza places and feed them 5 minutes at a time.
You gotta stop.
What? Stop. I mean, this is my life's work. I mean, I've only been doing it for 4 months, but it's my life's work.
They're after you, Brian. They're onto you.
They're onto me?
Yeah.
Why do you keep looking everywhere? Like, they're onto me? Jimmy John's? Oh, well, yeah. They know about me?
I'm just making sure they're not watching us right now. They could be.
Really? You think so?
As a former delivery driver, I just gotta let you in on a little secret here.
You used to work for Jimmy John's?
No, just another delivered Chinese food.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy John's is everywhere, man.
It is?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah. All these places you've been calling.
Yeah.
Trying to defeat Jimmy John's.
Papa John's?
They're in on it.
They're in it? What?
They're in on the Jimmy John's game.
Jet's Pizza?
Yeah, Jets.
Donato's?
Jimmy John's.
Romeo's, and they don't even deliver.
Yes, they do.
Wow.
In certain markets, they do deliver.
Oh, Jesus.
And they are in with Jimmy John's.
And so
they're gonna kill you, Brian.
They're gonna kill me?
Yeah.
When?
Your little podcast. It's a little bit more effective than they'd like.
Huh.
You're stopping tens of people from ordering from Jimmy John's.
Jesus.
That's money out of their pockets, Brian.
Oh man. What should I get? Should I call the police?
No, absolutely not.
Are they in on it too?
You better fucking believe it, man.
What if I went to the FBI or CIA or Homeland?
Oh, definitely not Homeland Security.
Really? Oh man.
You know those TSA agents at the flights?
Yeah.
They're just moonlighting. Jimmy John's drivers, all of them.
I bet they just snack on Jimmy John's when they're on break.
This goes right to the top.
Right to the top?
Mr. John is in on it. Not Papa. Well,
Well,
whoa. There. Jimmy John? Papa John? I thought Papa John was safe. Did I already say that? I don't know.
okay. So what should I? What do you think I should do? Should I leave the country? Should I go? I got some connections over in England.
That would be England's. Ooh.
Not England?
John sounds like a pretty English name to me.
Okay. Well, I had an ex who was from China. Maybe I could go to China.
Where do you think they get their bread?
Oh, that's right. Jesus.
Chinese bread.
Oh.
They're in on everything, man.
And they have little Chinese babies make the Chinese bread too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez. So I'm not.
How do you think they make them so fast?
What if I pooled all of my funds together, and by funds I mean get whatever liabilities and debt piled up, and pool it into making a spaceship. What if I skip the planet? What if I skip the planet for a little while? Damn it! No, I think that was just a guy.
See that van over there?
Yeah.
That's them. I know it says flower delivery on the side. It's definitely them.
Oh jeez. What do we do?
You see the little J on the side?
Yeah, I see the J.
That's it. That's them. That's how you know.
Oh my God, you're right. And now that I think about it, that tree has a J on it.
Oh my God.
That piece of gum on the sidewalk has a J on it.
That bench.
That bench has a J on it.
Brian.
Oh.
You have a J on you.
All right.
You've been marked. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there on your clavicle.
How should I get it off? Should I cut it off?
Can't.
Do you have a knife?
If you take it off, it'll explode.
God, can I diffuse it somehow?
You'll have to.
What if I use ice?
Ice
Ice,
turns into
baby.
water. Water makes bread soggy. Soggy bread is disgusting. Yeah, I think that'll work.
All right. Hold on. Let me get my cup. My Taco Bell cup. Oh, most of the ice is melted. This is cold water. I think this might work though. Yeah, I think it's working.
Oh my God, it's coming right off.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's like it was just on there with like paint.
Yeah, or like it was like a little temporary tattoo thing.
Yeah.
Like a kitty's temporary tattoo. Yeah.
Got it off with like a cat's tongue.
Yeah. Okay, I guess this is the trick. This is their weakness.
Water.
We just discovered it. Slightly cold water. Room
Water
temperature
that
water.
used to be ice at some point.
Yeah. All right. Guys, listeners, 5 Minute High Club, listen up. Get all the ice you can. Get it all. Collect all the ice, as much ice as you can, then leave it sitting out, let it melt for a little while, and then rub it on all the J's that you see. Okay, this is important. We're going to do this for everybody. We're going to do this for the pizza places first so we can get them back on our side. This is the only way we're going to stop this conspiracy. Thank you so much, Alex, for coming in and warning me.
You're welcome, Brian.
I appreciate if at any point you come back and give us any more heads up. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
we would have been doomed without you. You probably just single-handedly.
I risked a lot by coming here.
You risked a lot, but I think you saved the universe.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Definitely
even more.
the universe.
Yeah, at least.
Definitely parts beyond also.
Mm-hmm. To infinity and beyond, my friend.
That's overused.
Thank you so much.